This is the X-Zone Broadcast Network, broadcasting worldwide on broadcast affiliates and satellite program providers, including CNN Broadcast Network, Sirius Satellite Network, Star Media, Good News Radio Network, Angel Broadcast Network, Wiki Broadcast Network, and WPBN TV. For more information on the X-Zone Broadcast Network, visit us at www.xzbn.net.
All Hit Radio.
Welcome to the X-Zone, a place where fact is fiction and fiction is reality. Now, here's your host, Rob McConnell.
Welcome back to the X-Zone, everyone. My name is Rob McConnell, coming to you from our broadcast center in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Worldwide toll-free, 1-800-610-7035. Email xzone@xzoneradiotv.com. On all social media sites, X-Zone Radio TV, and our website is www.xzoneradiotv.com. My guest this hour is Hillis Pugh. He is a self-published poet, entrepreneur, and inspirational writer. He has expressed himself creatively through his throughout his life. His creative outlets included such forms as writing poetry and graphic design. There was always a burning for passion to write poetry and becoming one with the words. Now, it was a creative outlet to express varying degrees of emotions. His poetry writings included everything from self-reflection to sensuality to how he views the happenings in the world. In recent years, his poetry has become more inspirational. This opened him up to share his work with others openly and freely. From this new openness and awareness, Thank You Thursday was born. And joining me now is Hillis Pugh. And Hillis, welcome to the X-Zone.
Hi, Rob. Thank you for having me on today.
It's our great pleasure, Hillis. Tell us a little bit about your life and what was it that finally inspired you to write Thank You Thursday?
Well, Rob, as a poet, generally I always have this innate feeling to always share my thoughts, my emotions with others, letting them know that they are not alone in this world. And the reason for that, because we all go through, tough times in our lives, things that challenge us. And when we get to a point when we have a challenge that we just feel like we can't go on, we tend to get depressed and feel down on ourselves. And we tend to shut out everyone else and everything around us, and we feel alone. And, of course, we all have that. So that my intention was and still is to let other people know they are not alone in this world, that there are other people feeling the way that they felt or feeling now.
It's so sad that there still are so many people in this world who feel so lonely in a world where we have instant communication. Everybody carries a cell phone. Everybody has the ability to text, to join any of the social media sites. And yet, there are people today who still feel alone. And how can we change that?
Well, personally, I feel that social media, with all the cell phones, it does create more of a separation because we are human beings. We have that innate ability, desire to want to go out and touch and communicate and create a bond and relationship with another person. And all that social media has done, it has done wonders for people's careers. It has done wonders in many other avenues. But in creating that relationship, it creates what's the word I'm looking for? It creates an artificial relationship.
Yes.
With that person or with that environment. So it just keeps on creating more
And many times it acts as a shield where people can hide behind and be very, very mean, very vengeful, very spiteful. They can say things and hurt things. Look at electronic bullying these days. It's gone out of control.
Yes, I will agree with you there on that note. As well as social media has the power to uplift and to create loving, caring environments as well.
That is very true. Unfortunately, we don't hear enough of the good that it does. We certainly do get our fill of the negative, and it seems that in today's society, Hillis, that the bad outweighs the good on the surface. But I believe there's a lot more good that goes on behind the scenes than the media will ever let us know, because if it don't bleed, it don't lead. And people watch the news. They just want to see, who's getting it today and what leader is screwing up. Why haven't they found Flight 371 after nearly 90 days? What's going on with Donald Sterling? What's going on in the Afghanistan theater? What's going on with the Department of Veterans Affairs? Instead of saying, hey, what did that person do today that was good? Or, hey, did you hear about that great thing that this couple did to help other people? I don't know.
Exactly.
Hey, you and I have to take a 2-minute commercial break. Hillis, please stand by. Exonation, our guest this hour is Hillis Pugh, and his website is www.hillispugh.com. That's HILLISPUGH.com. This is the X Zone. My name is Rob McConnell. This is a place where people dare to believe and dare to be heard. It's a place where fact is fiction and fiction is reality. And we'll be back on the other side of this commercial break in 2 minutes as we continue talking about Thank You Thursday. I'll be right back. Don't go away. Modern Esoteric, Beyond Our Senses by Brad Olson, consummates the lifology story about where humanity originates. It is the lost continents, the primitive wisdom, the mythos of creation, and the rethinking of ancient history as we are taught in academia. There is much more to the story than what we have been told. As this is the first book in the Esoteric series, Modern Esoteric starts at the beginning of time and accelerates up to this modern age. Future Esoteric is book 2 in the series and takes a forward-looking position ahead of today with an open and honest examination of the ET issue and various unexplained phenomena. To discover the writings of author Brad Olson, visit www.bradolson.com. That's www.bradolson.com. Named one of the world's greatest psychics, Elizabeth Joyce is now giving readings worldwide via Skype. Elizabeth Joyce is recognized for her clairvoyant ability to help find missing persons, her analysis of dreams, past life regression work, mediumship, and her accurate predictions. Elizabeth has been a frequent guest on the X Zone radio show with yours truly, Rob McConnell, now for several years. For an appointment with Elizabeth Joyce, call 201-934-8986 or Skype at elizabeth.joyce. And for more information, you can always visit Elizabeth Joyce online at www.new-visions.com.
Do you have a dis-ease that you would like to alleviate through a natural means? Have you been contacted by angels, ghosts, or even extraterrestrials and want to validate these experiences? Or would you simply like to speak with someone who can help you find your life's purpose? I'm Dr. Joseph Mara, and I'm offering my services free of charge for first-time clients contacting me during the month of April. These free consultations include angel card readings, guided meditations, life coaching, and energy healing. If you have always wanted to explore these types of experiences but were skeptical or simply could not afford them, then take advantage of this free special offer. Contact me through my website, aguidinglight, spelled LITE.com, to schedule your consultation today. Until then, I offer you love, light, and laughter.
Welcome back, everyone. Hillis Pugh is my special guest. Hillis is joining us from Brooklyn this evening. Originally from the beautiful city of Chicago, he now calls Brooklyn home. And Hillis, what does the word gratitude mean to you?
Gratitude for me means taking a moment of every day to find that appreciation for that one small thing or that big moment that allows more love into your heart, into your life.
When you were growing up, Hillis, did you ever think that you would be the author of a book entitled Thank You Thursday?
Author, yes, but a book called Thank You Thursday, no, I did not.
How did you come up with the title, Thank You Thursday?
Well, Rob, oddly enough, the title Thank You Thursday practically wrote itself. A little story behind it. Typically, on Thanksgiving, I would go visit the family the day before to help them prepare the dinner for the following day, Thanksgiving. And the day I woke up on Thanksgiving morning after being up until, 2 o'clock in the morning cooking, as we usually do, I got up and I was so grateful because the year of 2008 was a very rough year, presenting me with a lot of challenges that I had to conquer with the help of my friends and family. And with me being so overwhelmed with the love and gratitude and appreciation for them in my life, I took a small moment of that morning and sent them all a loving email thanking them for their presence and their love.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you share with our listening audience some of the topics that they can find in Thank You Thursday?
Well, one of my favorite topics of Thank You Thursday is called Persistence of Inspiration. And that one particularly has been on my mind because there's always something more to do, something more to create. And with the persistence of inspiration, it just allows you to keep going, keep moving, and keep creating something new, something different, something more inspiring. Another topic, one of my other favorite topics that I do love is forgiveness.
Oh, big time.
Yeah, big time. That's one of my favorites because forgiveness, I believe most people always have it backwards. It's not always up to us to forgive somebody or for somebody to forgive us. It's up to us to forgive self and
That's
have
right.
enough love for self to let go of whatever that person's done wrong to you or whatever event, anything that you felt that was done wrong, and just opens you up to new levels and allows you to let go and to move forward.
Hillis, why do you think the majority of people cannot find it in their hearts to forgive themselves?
That's a really good question. Most people, from my experience, when they find it hard to forgive, they fall into the role of a victim of why me, why me, why me, and not taking any ownership or responsibility in the part in creating what they have created with someone else. Ended up being hurt and vengeful and anything of the like.
Yeah, it's like they just can't come to the point to say, hey, listen, it's like they don't want to admit that they screwed up one way or another, or they don't want to take responsibility. And if they forgive themselves, then they're saying, well, you know what, it was my fault. But there's nothing wrong with that. We're all human. We all make mistakes. It's natural
they
to
let the ego get in the way.
Exactly.